What's up, everybody? Doc Dog 1985. There's levels to this. I got a quick video for you guys. Blade. I've been seeing this a lot on Twitter today. Is Blade going to be an exclusive title for Xbox? I don't know. I don't know. Let me tell you exactly what I saw. They announced Blade at the Game Awards, and there was no Xbox logo, and there was no Game Pass logo either. Now there was a Bethesda logo and there was an Arcane logo, and obviously Arcane and Bethesda are owned by Microsoft. So I feel very comfortable telling you that it's going to be day and date on Game Pass, right? There's Microsoft. If that's one promise that Microsoft cannot break unless they're willing to really cause massive hysteria, is for them to release a game that's owned by one of their studios and it's not day and date, right? A first party game all going to Game Pass. So I feel very comfortable saying that. With that being said, it is kind of strange that they didn't put the Xbox logo on it, because even if they didn't want to, even if they still wanted to possibly put it on the PS5 or whatever, you could still promote that it's on Xbox, right? Because you have marketing rights to your own companies, right? Like to your own developers, right? I don't know. I don't know how that works. But this created enough, what's the word? Doubt, I guess, for people to be able to talk about it. So we know it's coming to Game Pass, right? That we feel pretty comfortable about. But it is kind of strange that they didn't put any logos on it or anything like that. I just think it's kind of weird. Now, for the PlayStation fans out there that want Blade, here's the deal. If it doesn't come to PlayStation, you can still play Blade in a plethora of different ways. So that shouldn't be an issue. That shouldn't stop you at all from playing this game. And for all of us that do have Xboxes and do have Game Pass, if it does go on the PlayStation, then I've been saying this, man. I'm gonna keep saying this till my face turn blue. It doesn't matter. Let them play it. Let them play it. The only reason exclusives matter are for the actual companies themselves. Now, Microsoft allowing Blade to be played on a different platform, on a competing platform like the PlayStation 5, then continues to negate the fact of needing an Xbox as your gaming machine unless you're using it for Game Pass. I'm I'm gonna keep dying on that hill, man. I think if you have a Series X or a Series S this generation and you don't have Game Pass, I really don't know. I really don't know what you're doing. I really don't. I really don't. But there are a few people out there like that. At the end of the day, though, the Sony fan base, you gotta understand why they want the possibility of Blade being on their platform. The PlayStation lineup is extremely dry. It's not looking good over there. They don't really have a lot of things to look forward to. The future of PlayStation looks grim. Guys, the only thing they could talk about over there is the PlayStation sales. That's it. That's the only thing that they have. They're not even talking about Spider-Man anymore. And I know people get mad at me every time I bring up Starfield, but I'm just speaking facts, man. Starfield gets more news time, more gets talked about way more than Spider-Man ever will. These are just facts. Now, obviously, it's negative talk because of the whole Xbox tax, but that still doesn't stop the fact that it is the game that gets talked about the most. Wolverine now is going to have to compete with the likes of GTA 6, right? In 2025, that's when Wolverine is coming out. But what's happening in 2024 for PlayStation? A DLC for God of War Ragnarok, unless that DLC is going to let him jump, I don't know what they got to look forward to over there. So I'm okay with them wanting Blade to be on the PlayStation 5. They need something else, man. That system is dry. That system is boring. One or two games a year, that's it. That's gotta be frustrating, man. That's gotta be frustrating. Everything else is a remake or a remaster. That's gotta be frustrating. You see, this is the, and I'll probably make a video about this. Microsoft has done something extremely unique right before our eyes. They have literally, PlayStation uses their first party games as the reason to get a PlayStation. Microsoft is literally using Game Pass as a reason for you to game with them. And right now, if you're putting a first party game just up against the entire library of Game Pass, a few people out there that are delusional are going to tell you that these games right now are worth paying the $70 to have that experience versus everything that's in Game Pass. When Game Pass has the same games, some of those same games that they've paid $70 for. So someone's going to sit here and try to tell you that Game Pass is trash, yet they know that Blade is coming to Game Pass, but they want to pay for it for $70, which would have given them the access to play Blade plus a lot more. And if they come at you and tell you I want to own my games, by now this generation, especially this generation, most people should know that you're not really owning these games anyways. They should know that by now. They're just living in a delusional world. So I'm not upset with PlayStation fans wanting Blade. I get it. There's nothing else to play over there. Let them have it. So as long as it comes to Game Pass, I'm cool with it. It is kind of strange that they didn't announce it that way. I think they said it in like one of the show notes or something. I don't remember. I think I saw it somewhere. Somebody put it up on Twitter. But still, it should have been publicly announced, right? Let the PlayStation fans beg for games. The dumbest thing any PlayStation fan said this generation is Xbox has no games. That can't even be said. They can't even use the Game Awards anymore to say Xbox has no games, because our reply would be, well, our games won more Game Awards than your games did. And that would be a fact. That would not be lying. That's horrible. Every single narrative for them is being destroyed. I just really hope that every single PlayStation fanboy has stock in Sony, because the best thing in the PlayStation 5, because the best thing that is going on with them is the sales. That's it. Dark1985, there's levels to this. Let them beg for Blade. It's okay. We out. Peace.